Many of Italy's ski resorts just reopened for the first time since March 2020, when they closed as COVID swept the country. The industry lost billions as a result. Even with the recent spike in cases and Omicron looming, ski operators have a new plan they say will keep people safe. Special correspondent Adam Rainey reports from northern Italy's Dolomite Mountains.
It's been a long time coming. After nearly 2 years, skiers and snowboarders are back on the slopes at Val Gardena. At 8,000 feet, they take in views of the world's largest ski area. Some 750 miles of runs stretched across the Dolomites. On opening day, those who made it to the top couldn't suppress their joy.
Yeah! We love to be back on the slope because so it's been a few years and it's not crowded, few people, the slope are for ourselves, so we love it.
We love to can ski again. We miss it so much.
This resort, like all others across Italy, closed in March 2020 and remained closed for the entire 2020-2021 ski season. The industry, including ski resorts, hotels, and restaurants, accounts for $13 billion in annual revenue. That all evaporated last season. With tens of thousands of jobs at stake, there's a lot riding on a successful relaunch. Key to that reboot is Italy's Green Pass, or COVID passport. To get it, you have to be fully vaccinated or have a recent negative COVID test. Without the Green Pass, you won't even make it onto the slopes.
The most important thing this year is that you ski with the Green Pass and don't get infected. We've reduced gondola and lift capacity to 80%. Every day, skiers must match their ski pass with their Green Pass. Once matched, they're on the white list and can ski all day without problems.
On the first day, matching Green Passes with ski passes was slow going. Some expressed frustration over the protocols and delays. Others, like this American couple who flew more than 12 hours for opening weekend, were reassured by the restrictions.
There are a lot less safer options, and getting into Italy and we flew through Belgium too. There was a lot of protocols which made us feel a lot better about coming out all the way out here. And I've had to show my vaccination cards all over the place, and that makes me feel safe.
And to eat indoors, on or off the slopes until March 31st, you must have a so-called Super Green Pass, meaning a negative test isn't enough. You must be fully vaccinated. It's part of Prime Minister Mario Draghi's plan to avoid major spikes and keep the economy going. The Dolomites, part of the Alps in northeastern Italy, are a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The area has hosted many World Championship races. The variety and length of the slopes draws skiers from all over the world.
Everything's in place for a successful ski season. There's perfect snow, this COVID passport to check everyone's health status. The only thing really missing right now is more skiers.
Early days still, according to hotel owner Niels Demetz, who is also the president of Val Gardena's Hotel Association.
The bookings from Christmas onwards are, I would say, almost at pre-pandemic level. So there is some cancellations because people they change their mind, they have fears, but then we get new bookings coming in.
Demetz isn't worried about his business as much as those he relies on.
The biggest concern that I had and I still have is for our employees, because of course they've been standing by our side throughout this pandemic, never knowing how things will evolve. If we close, they lose their job.
Putting the ski season at risk, of course, the unpredictability of COVID-19. This region was a COVID hotspot when the pandemic hit Italy in 2020. Many cases were tracked back to the resort, where skiers often mingle in cozy huts and tightly packed gondolas. Adding to that risk is the lower vaccination rate in the area. Nationally, 77% of Italians have received at least 2 doses of the vaccine. The rate here is 63%. In the lead up to the season, Worries over another possible lockdown led to rising tensions in the area. Many vaccinated residents, fearful of losing the season, reportedly threatened their unvaccinated neighbors. And vaccinated residents reported being attacked in the streets. The mayor of Ortisei, the main town in the valley, is calling for calm.
Tolerance is key. We do not need to go on a witch hunt right now. Not at this moment.
There was a 2-week curfew after a recent spike of COVID-19 cases, but it was lifted right as the season began. The mayor acknowledges if they don't keep the virus under control, it could be devastating.
We absolutely cannot afford a season like last year. That would really cause irreversible damage. The fear is that many probably would close their doors forever because a lot has been invested in recent years. Many structures have been renovated. People have made important investments.
Niels Demetz, the Hotel Association president, says employers and tourists need to take the long view.
This is my great-grandfather who bought it in 1913. This hotel has seen wars, has seen the First World War, the Second World War, crisis, and now we've had the pandemic, but I'm very confident that we'll get through it just as they did.
Up on the slopes, some locals who come here year after year are hopeful too.
The people are really enjoying to go out from the city, to go out for the places and stay in the nature. And I think staying in the nature is not this dangerous.
Convincing more people of that, both at home and abroad, will be required to save this industry for the thousands who rely on it. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Adam Rainey in Val Gardena, Italy.